beautiful people. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a collab with my beautiful friend Makeup with Alex K, and we're both going to be testing the brand new Bratz and Revolution big palette. This ended up going into like 20% off, I think it was, in the beauty base sale. I'm pretty sure it's still 20% off, so definitely go check it out because I know Revolution have 20% off like literally today and tomorrow if it's like 48 hours only. However, it's excluding all of Bratz stuff, whereas Beauty Bay have 20% off. So I definitely would recommend picking it up from there. So this is the big kind of palette that has all of kind of the, oh, I can't get it open, all of the girls' colours inside. And it comes with a massive mirror, as you can see. And then this is what the palette looks like. I'll get into it in a little bit more in a minute anyways, but it is cruelty-free and vegan as well, just in case you are wondering. And I'm super excited because I'm going to do this in collaboration with Alex. So we're both doing a look tonight with this palette. So I'll leave her video linked down below so you can go check it out after this one. If you are new, by the way, hello, welcome. If you came from Alex's channel, hello. I'm Lucy Stephenson, but you can call me Luce because we're all friends here. If you are new, please don't forget to hit subscribe, give this video a thumbs up and turn the notification bell on as well, because I upload on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays. Let's just get straight into it. Let's do some swatches. Let's get this on my eyeballs. And so this is what the palette looks like, and it retails for £20. And how many colours have we got in here? We've got 24 and then 3 in the middle as well, so we've got like 27 colours in here. And I must admit there's not many mattes in this palette. There's 1, 2, I mean that's not even technically matte, it's got a bit of shimmer in it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because that again technically has some shimmer in it. So 8 mattes in this full palette and the rest of it is shimmer. And I'm going to keep saying this again and again and again with Revolution recently. Please start doing more mattes in the palette. You can create more looks if there's more matte in there, which is like a sprinkle of shimmers or foils or whatever it is that you want to put in to kind of jazz it up. But there's a lot of shimmers in here, just to bear that in mind. So yeah, it retails for £20. So this is the first half of the palette. So to begin with, we have Fashion Pack. Then we have All You Boys. These two are really, really nicely pigmented. This one was a little bit of a letdown. This one is super styling. I feel like this has been pressed a little bit too hard into the actual kind of pan. Like I really had to kind of like work it up. Then we have Shopping Spree, Chloe, which is gorgeous and really, really represents Chloe as well. Then we have Passion, My Girls, Stylesville, Sasha, which is gorgeous. Kind of got like a very, very red undertone to it when you first swatch it, but it's, oh my god, absolutely beautiful. Then we have Fashion, Funkalish, and then Midnight Dance. And then we have these 3 middle shades. Oh my god, these are absolutely shimmery. So we have Accessorize, which I think would be a gorgeous highlighter as well. Then we have Halo, which is a bit more of a like a middle one. I feel like this might be too dark for me. I know it's like it doesn't look it, but I feel like it would be too dark because of the undertone as a highlighter for me. And then the last one we have is Gratitude, which again would make a gorgeous highlighter, but obviously just not for my complexion. And then we have the second half of the palette. So starting from the top this time, we're going to start with Jade. This is, I don't know if you're actually going to be able to see it in the palette. I mean, you can definitely see it there. This is like pressed, I don't know how it's being pressed in the palette, but it's gone really funny. And like that's like really, really kind of like hard. And like barely anything comes off. I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one, that one. But yeah, we have Jade up the top, built up a little bit. Then we have Funky, All Together, Magazine, Yasmin, Feeling Pretty, Convertible, Rock Angels, Diamonds, Tweevils, Doll, and then last one is Pretty and Punk. So you all know how it goes by now. I'm going to take the P. Louise base in the shade Room Number 2. So close to finishing this up. I feel like it's been lasting forever. And I'm taking my Peaches and Cream PC18 brush, and I'm just going to use that to tap this all over the eyelid. Okay, so today's eye look is completely inspired by, is it Brianna Faye? This is what her, we'll just thingy it off it and then go back again. This is what her video thumbnail looks like, and she basically did a tutorial, and the colour combination she did was gorgeous. I'm definitely taking like full inspiration from her, so like full credit to her for this look that I'm going to do today, because it made me really excited to play with the products and stuff as well. So I'm going to take a Spectrum B07 brush to begin with, and we're going to go in with the Stylesville colour, which is this green here. This is one of the matte greens in the palette, and I'm just focusing this in this inner corner. I absolutely love her YouTube channel, by the way, so I'd really recommend going and checking her out. But also I love the fact that she does her eye kind of like shadow and stuff different, so she doesn't do like the typical starting with the darker colour and then like working your way out. She starts with the light colour first and then adds her depth as well. So she says in the videos like you can get like it takes longer obviously to get that depth, but it's easier to blend. So I've been like watching a lot of her videos on like eyeshadow techniques as well, but I just love this look that she did. So yeah, I'm just literally taking that in this inner corner to begin with. And then for the other kind of part of the crease, I'm going to go in with the matte that just is above it. So this one here, this one is called My Girls. And I'm just going to be using just a random fluffy brush that I got off eBay. And I'm just going to literally pack this in this outer corner. Oh my god, this colour is blending out so beautifully. Like it packs on really well, but then it just blends out really easy as well. This is why they need to put more mattes in the palettes, because it's just what we need. Like we just need more of them to be able to do more funky looks. There's only so much that we can do with like a big bunch of shimmers, and I feel like I'm a broken record with it now. I really do. I feel like all I'm doing is just begging Revolution for mattes and mattes, but hopefully one day they will listen. Wow, okay, the pigmentation, the blend of them colours. Okay, we're messing about. We're not messing about. I'm going to go in again with a fluffy brush. I'm going to go in with a Morphe M433, just looks like this. And we're going to go in with the Fashion Pack shade, which is this like darker colour up here. The pigmentation of this when it was swatched was really, really nice. I'm just going to get a tiny little bit, tap off the excess, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put this in this outer corner. Oh my god, I keep forgetting this brush is really, really prickly. It's not soft at all. Do I need to clean it again or something? Obviously it is clean now, but I don't know what it is with it. It's just like really prickly. I'm just going to lightly lift my eyeball creases. And I'm just going to start like blending this. I'm going to turn it to the side a little bit as well. I'm going to start blending this in this outer corner and just kind of packing it on to add that intensity and that bit of depth in the outer corner as well. I'm just going to keep doing this until I feel really happy with the blend and really happy kind of with the pigmentation too. So it did take quite a while of building that colour up, but I think because it's quite, when it's blended out, it's quite similar to the other light kind of purpley colour that we put down. It does blend in quite nicely together, and it goes a little bit blue because it's like a bluey purpley kind of colour, that Fashion Pack one. But yeah, it did take quite, or you can see it's a little bit patchy slightly as well. It took a little bit of blending and kind of building up, but ignore this little bit here because we'll just clean that up in a bit anyways. But I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to cut my crease with my normal P. Louise and Mitchell Blank canvas, and I'll come back and put something on the lid. So I've just got a thin layer of that base on just so that it doesn't go as creased as normal, and I'm going to take just a packing on brush. I'm going to start off with diamonds in the inner part of the eye, then I'm going to go in with Fashion and maybe a little bit of Yasmin and blend that out into the inner corner. So I'm just taking the shade Diamonds to begin with. Oh, I don't like that colour at all. Right, change of plan. I'm just going to go in with Fashion instead. I'm going to use my finger for it because it's quite like a textured foily kind of shade. But that Diamonds was, I didn't realise it was like a silver kind of colour, and I want something that's going to pop a bit more. Oh my god. So this is quite flaky. It's like one of their foil kind of formulas. Oh my god, that's stunning. It's so soft and buttery in the actual pan as well. It's definitely one that goes on so much better with your finger. So I'm going to pack this all over, and then I'm just going to use a brush just to get right up to them edges. And I'm going to take them darker colours and kind of cut out this bit. So basically I'm going to take the one that we used for fashion pack. I'm going to start packing this back in this outer corner, just like that, and kind of build up. Look how much more intense that is because it's on like a base. Just shows the difference of putting it straight onto a base compared to on top of another colour, which is what we did before, because that looks so much darker and so much nicer. So yeah, I'm just going to basically spend some time packing on this fashion shade, kind of getting it right up to that cut crease, and then I'm going to use kind of the outer edge to blend all of that like fashion pack right in there and really, really build up that intensity, because that looks stunning. Okay, I'll be back in a second. So that is what it looks like all done. I am absolutely buzzing with this look and buzzing with this palette. It just shows a difference of applying it onto a tacky base, because that fashion pack shade has gone really intense in the outer corner now, which is what I was wanting from it from the beginning. So yeah, I'll finish off the rest of my makeup and I'll be back in a second. I'll show you the finished look and everything that I've paired up with, and I'll give you my overall thoughts on this palette. So this is the finished makeup look. I'm absolutely obsessed with how it came out. If you're wondering anything else that's on my face, I have some of the NYX Honey Jimmy Up Primer on. I've tried this for the first time, which is the MUA Pro Base Longwear Matte Finish Foundation. I've got mine in the shade 142, if that helps at all. I've got some of the Revolution kind of little trio blusher on. I've just got this bottom one on here. I've got these soft cookies, no, this one's sugar frosting highlighter on. My Vive bronzer, which I'll have a full tutorial testing out and a full review coming next week. For lashes, I've got my Sky High on and my Ardell Bottom mascara. For lips, I've got on the ColourPop BFF3 lip liner with the MAC Peach Stock lipstick, which just looks like this. And then I've also then paired it up with the Real Love Revolution Baby Gloss. This is in the cream shade. I was going to say that wrong. It's a lip gloss in the shade cream, basically. Gorgeous. I've done a full tutorial testing all of the Real Love Revolution stuff as well. But what I want to do before I do kind of finish off the eyes is I want to add a little inner corner highlight. So I'm going to go in. This palette is really hard to there we go, to open. But I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is the shade Accessorize. I'm just going to go in with a little pencil brush. And I'm just going to pack this on, there we go, the inner corner. That is stunning. I really, really, really want to try this. So I was thinking, where can I put it? And just like that, beautiful, in the inner corner. I'm going to pop some ever so slightly underneath my brow bone. And I'm going to take a little bit on my highlighter brush as well, just to make this pop even more. And it adds just like that golden reflective sheen to it. That's like it without, and that's it with. Ooh, beautiful. So you could definitely just use this as a highlighter by itself, but I want to just see what it was like on top of this soft one. Oh my god, it is actually stunning. Wow. So in regards to this palette, retails for £20. I really, really like the packaging. I like that it's kind of like this, I just knocked myself out. I like that it's this kind of like tin packaging. I really like it. I think it stores really well. And it just kind of reminds me of like one of the massive kind of Forever Flawless palettes. What does bother me with this palette is the fact that it has a ridiculous amount of shimmers and barely any mattes. And it just shows like this whole look is literally all mattes apart from the shimmer on my lid and my inner corner and my brow bone. You need more mattes in palettes, and I wish that Revolution would put more mattes in, because you could just get so much more out of a palette with loads of mattes and like a couple of shimmers, but I feel like their ratio is always the other way around. So yeah, that's my little bit of feedback in regards to like this palette. I'm really, really impressed and really, really happy that I picked it up. Like I said, when I bought it, it was off Beauty Bay and I had 20% off, so check, I got in my teeth, check Beauty Bay in case they still have 20% off, because you can save yourself some money as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please go check out Alex's video if you haven't already, or if you've came from Alex's video, thank you so much for checking out mine. Please hit subscribe. I love you so, so, so much. If you want to join my Patreon, it's literally a beautiful community of women. I was going to say girls, but actually we're women. I'm a lady as well. So yeah, just an absolute gorgeous community of people who support one another, and they're just absolutely lush. And we've recently arranged a meet up in the UK, and we've also arranged a meet up like locally to where I kind of live as well, for people that live near to me. So yeah, I'd love for you to join that. It starts as little as £1 a month. It's entirely up to you. There's absolutely no pressure, and it's a way of kind of supporting my channel that a little bit more. As you all know, YouTube is not my job, unfortunately. I've just gone up to full time now, so that'll be starting not next week, the week after. So I'll be doing full time at my therapist job. So yeah, I'm gonna be tired recently. So yeah, any kind of extra support, I really do appreciate it, and I just want to say thank you for any support that you have gave, and I just love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.